Hello, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the wonderful world of English vocabulary. I'm Alex, your host, and I'm so glad you're here. Today's word is argue. This is an A2 level verb, and it means to discuss or fight verbally. Whether you're learning English for school, work, or just for fun, this is a word you'll definitely come across often. So let's dive in and learn how to use it confidently. To argue means to express different points of view, often in a heated or emotional way. For example, two friends might argue about where to eat dinner, or someone might argue with their sibling over who gets to use the TV. It doesn't always have to involve anger. Sometimes it simply means having a discussion where people present their ideas. Imagine a debate team. They argue their points calmly and logically. There are several synonyms for argue that can add variety to your vocabulary. You might say debate if the discussion is formal, as in, they debated the pros and cons of a new policy. Another synonym is dispute, which emphasizes disagreement, like the neighbors disputed over the property line. You can also use quarrel, which often implies a more emotional or personal disagreement, such as they quarreled over who would take out the trash. These words help you express different shades of meaning depending on the situation. On the other hand, let's talk about some antonyms for argue. One is agree, which is the opposite of having a disagreement. For example, they agreed on the best course of action. Another is concede, which means to accept another's point of view, as in, he conceded that her idea was better. A third option is comply, meaning to follow or accept without resistance, like, she complied with her teacher's instructions. These words can help you describe moments of harmony rather than conflict. In everyday life, argue can be used in countless ways. For example, you might hear someone say, "We don't need to argue about this. Let's find a solution." Or perhaps, they argued for hours but finally came to an agreement. In some cases, you might use it more formally, like, the lawyer argued her client's case with great skill. Whether in casual or professional settings, this word is versatile and practical. Let's go over a few example sentences to solidify your understanding. My parents always argue about which movie to watch on Friday nights. She likes to argue her opinions in class discussions. They were arguing so loudly that the neighbors could hear them. Notice how this word fits naturally into these situations, highlighting both casual and serious uses. That's all for today's word, but let's quickly review. Argue means to discuss or fight verbally, and it can be used in various situations, from casual conversations to formal debates. Synonyms like debate, dispute, and quarrel offer nuanced alternatives, while antonyms such as agree, concede, and comply show the opposite side of communication. Thank you for tuning in to Hello Word. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave us a review. Your support helps others discover the show. I'd love to hear from you. So here's a fun challenge. Create your own sentence using argue and share in the comments. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep learning and keep exploring the amazing world of words.
Goodbye.